Hi there, YouTube. Today is another makeover meal, and I'm just going to take this chicken that I roasted. I want to get rid of the fat that cooled off on the top, but I want all that gelatin underneath. I'm putting that in my pot. Get this fat off. There's a fly in here. No, no. I'm going to need to handle that fly here in a second. I can't stand flies. No. Kind of late in the season for flies. Still pretty warm here though. Where's that fly? I hear it. Okay, let me wash my hands. Okay. So I'm going to add 1 container of this chicken broth. And then the rest will be water. I'm making chicken and dumplings, but these are the kind of dumplings I kind of call noodles. That's what my husband likes. This is some of that broth base. I don't have any, well I might, but I don't want to open it. I have that open. Better Than Bouillon's my favorite. This stuff's pretty good too. Two teaspoons is 1 cup of broth. And it's just going to add more flavor. So I'm going to add some water. And you can't see anything. I'm going to add some water. Ignore any pink mess you might see. I've been making pink ribbon suckers for breast cancer fundraiser, inflammatory breast cancer fundraiser. So yeah, that needs water. And I'm looking for my bay leaves. When I find the bay leaf, I'm going to add a bay leaf. I'm going to add some peppercorns. And that's it for this part, other than some water. And then I will take out this chicken, get the meat off of it, strain it, and then I'm going to add celery, onion, maybe carrot, fresh garlic, make my dumplings, put the meat back in, and all that jazz. So I'm not going to add salt until it's cooked for a while, and then I'll taste it for seasoning. Still pretty warm here, but we're supposed to cool off in 4 or 5 days. Nights will be in the 40s. That's cold to me, probably not to other people that gets snow. So yeah, going to let this cook, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what we do from there. I'm gonna find a bay leaf. Okay, now we are going to strain this. And I did find my bay leaves finally. Discard this. I'm going to put that chicken on a plate and let it cool off. And then I'll pick the meat off of it. See. Okay. Rinse my pot. Back. And I am going to chop up some carrot, celery, and onion. Okay, so I have celery, carrot, onion, and garlic. And I'm adding my stock back in there. And I put the celery leaves in there as well. They've got lots of flavor. So I'm going to let the chicken cool off. I'm going to add a little bit of thyme. Towards the end of cooking, I will be adding some tarragon and parsley. If you've never tried tarragon in your chicken soups or chicken and dumplings, try it. It brings a whole nother level of richness and depth of flavor. It's a beautiful thing. But if you cook tarragon while making a broth or something, for whatever reason, the flavor cooks right out. So you always want to add that towards the end when you're using tarragon. So I'm going to let this cook for a while, let the chicken cool off, and I'll be adding the meat back to the pot and let it simmer until the veggies are tender, and then we will come back and do the dumpling part. So on to the dumpling part. I'm using Bisquick. So you need 2 cups of Bisquick. And 2/3 of a cup of milk. in. Guess we've got some gnarly storms coming in. I guess Kansas has already been getting some. So we're gonna rock and roll tonight. I'm gonna take some of this Bisquick, spread it out. I hate the mess that flour makes. Put a little bit of this on here. My pizza roller thing. My husband likes the flat dumplings and I like the puffy ones, but these are for him tonight. This is very sticky. And do them as thin or as thick as you like. Make sure your broth is at a simmer. And just cut you some squares or whatever, however you like them. I hear battle bots. And then just drop them into your soup. It's that easy. As long as they don't stick. I always find these thicken it up a bit. So if you want it thicker, you can add a slurry to your broth and thicken it up. And just let these simmer for about 20 minutes and you're good to go. And I will show you. I've got a heck of a mess here, but there they are. So when they're cooked, I will come back and show you our bowl of chicken and dumplings. See you in a little while. Well, there it is, you guys. In my bowl, ready to be in my belly, and I added the tarragon when I added the dumplings. And I encourage you to try tarragon in your chicken soups or your chicken and dumplings. It will give you a richness and depth of flavor. You'll be pleasantly surprised. It's my secret weapon for chicken soups. So yeah, yummy stuff. I'm going to go eat it now. Maybe take a walk in the woods first because it is smoking hot. So let me see if I can stir up a dumpling here. So there they are. Just your flat, noodly. That one's actually a pretty one, but yep, just your flat noodly type dumplings. Carrot, celery, onion, and the broth thickened ups So yeah, I hope you try it, or do your recipe and add tarragon, and let me know what you think. So if you have any questions, post them down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Take care.